The secret to stopping fear and anxiety that actually works. Fear and anxiety are natural parts of life, but they can also become overwhelming, holding us back from our goals and limiting our happiness. Understanding how to manage and even stop these feelings is essential for mental well-being. In this guide, we'll explore a science-backed approach that has been proven to help people overcome fear and anxiety effectively. Let's dive into techniques that can transform how you respond to these emotions. Understanding the root of fear and anxiety. Before we explore solutions, it's important to understand why fear and anxiety occur. Fear is a reaction to a present threat, while anxiety is more related to worry about the future. Both stem from our fight or flight response, which evolved to protect us from danger. Unfortunately, this response sometimes kicks in for non-life-threatening situations, like public speaking, social interactions, or making big decisions, leading to excessive worry. The science behind managing fear and anxiety. Research shows that fear and anxiety can be managed effectively by rewiring how the brain responds to these triggers. The secret lies in 3 key steps: awareness, acceptance, and action. Techniques based on mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and exposure therapy help reframe negative thoughts and calm the nervous system. Nashmar 1. Awareness. Recognize the fear and anxiety. The first step in managing fear and anxiety is identifying when and why they arise. Self-awareness allows you to understand your triggers, making it easier to handle these emotions. Techniques. Mindful observation. Instead of reacting to the feeling of anxiety, take a moment to observe it. Notice where you feel it in your body. This can help reduce its intensity. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you better understand your fears. Journaling can clarify your worries and reveal any patterns in your thinking. Example. Imagine you feel anxious before an important presentation. By recognizing that your fear is related to concerns about how others perceive you, you can address this specific worry directly rather than feeling overwhelmed by a vague sense of dread. 2. Acceptance. Allow the feeling without judgment. One of the most effective ways to reduce anxiety is to accept it rather than fight it. Resistance only strengthens negative emotions, while acceptance helps reduce their power over you. Techniques. Label your emotions. Labeling emotions as fear or anxiety helps distance yourself from them, making it easier to let them pass without judgment. Breath awareness. Take a few moments to focus on slow, deep breaths. This activates the body's relaxation response, calming your nervous system. Compassionate self-talk. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel anxious and that these feelings will pass. Example. If you're feeling anxious about a job interview, rather than telling yourself, "I shouldn't feel this way," acknowledge the anxiety with kindness. It's natural to feel nervous. I'll do my best, and that's enough. 3. Action. Challenge and reframe negative thoughts. Challenging and reframing thoughts is at the core of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a highly effective approach for managing anxiety. Techniques. Identify thought distortions. Common distortions include catastrophizing, assuming the worst will happen, and all or nothing thinking, seeing things as either perfect or a failure. Recognize these patterns and challenge them. Ask questions. When negative thoughts arise, ask questions like, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Or what would I tell a friend in this situation? Reframe. Replace anxious thoughts with more balanced alternatives. For example, what if I fail becomes, I can prepare to do my best, and even if it doesn't go perfectly, it's a learning experience. Example, instead of thinking, I'll embarrass myself during my presentation, try reframing it to, I've prepared for this. I'll take it one step at a time and focus on communicating my message. Additional strategies for managing fear and anxiety. Practice visualization and positive imagery. Visualization can help you feel more confident in situations that typically cause anxiety. For instance, before a presentation, visualize yourself speaking calmly and confidently, receiving a positive response from your audience. Use progressive muscle relaxation, PMR. This technique involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups, which helps reduce physical tension associated with anxiety. Start by tensing your feet, hold for a few seconds, then release. Work your way up your body, finishing with the muscles in your face. Take small, consistent steps, exposure therapy. Avoidance reinforces fear. Taking small steps to face your fears gradually reduces anxiety. If public speaking is a source of anxiety, start by speaking to a few friends, then a small group, and build up to larger audiences. Creating a personalized fear and anxiety management plan. To make lasting progress, develop a plan tailored to your unique needs. 1. Set specific goals. Decide on specific areas where you want to manage anxiety better. For example, I want to feel more confident during meetings. 2. Choose techniques. Pick a few techniques that resonate with you and commit to practicing them regularly. 3. Track progress. Keep a journal or log where you note your reactions to anxiety-inducing situations, any progress you've made, and what's worked well. Seeking professional help. If anxiety feels overwhelming or persistent, consider seeking help from a mental health professional. Therapy, especially CBT, can provide additional tools for effectively managing anxiety, and a therapist can help guide you through the process. Conclusion. The secret to stopping fear and anxiety lies not in avoiding or ignoring them, but in learning to respond to them constructively. By becoming aware of your emotions, accepting them without judgment, and taking actionable steps to challenge negative thoughts, you can reduce their impact on your life. With consistent practice, these techniques can lead to a calmer mind, greater confidence, and ultimately, freedom from the limitations imposed by fear and anxiety.